Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using Ambient Light Rejection Technology Gain. It took me a minute to get back on because my driver had already stopped over to pick up the remaining packages for them to be transferred out. So those packages numbers should be activating today. As I said before, I'm still waiting for containers, which will be here on tomorrow. And that will give me a chance to get those tracking numbers, the next set of tracking numbers out the door. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you. I had to delete the other video because I made a mistake and I showed some copyrighted content, which means the video had to be deleted. All right, so I'm not going to get into a topic of debate about gaming systems or anything else. Got to keep this short and sweet because eventually I got a bunch of orders that just came in on my account and I have to get cracking. I have to get them done. So it's back to the grindstone today. All right, so we're going to show off the portrait mode projection screen. Keep in mind, like I said, it's very easy to do. Basically, just have to build a screen in portrait mode. I don't know you can go to do that, to tell you the truth, because at Projector Central, they don't tell you how to do it. So I kind of had to pretty much wing this one. All right, so, and this is using my Christie projector. Also, keep in mind, you're not going to be able to take any projector and tilt it on its side because all projectors are not built the same. The Christie projectors don't have the exhaust fans on the bottom. The exhaust fans that push out the heat are actually on the front of the projector, and on the bottom here I would have a handle and just a piece of plastic, which there's no heat or nothing coming out of it. And the top of it would have the filter. So this will allow me to be able to set my projector up right. Now if you do this, you have to put your computer in portrait mode. And keep in mind, if you haven't done portrait mode yet, it's a little interesting to navigate through it. So I would suggest you, before you take this big step, try portrait mode. I took my monitor right there and I just turned it upward this way and did about a week on portrait mode to see if I liked it or not. All right, so pretty much, like I said, very easy to do. Two things you're going to change in your projector. It's going to be keystone and quarter keystone. And you have to have the projector in 16:9. If you have 16:10, it's even better. If you have 14.9, some projectors have 14.9. This one has a 14.9 ratio in it. But I went with 16:9. It should just fit perfectly. So keep in mind, for some people are thinking that, okay, you got to go all the way up here. No, I can drag and drop my menus anywhere I want them to go. I just like portrait mode because I read a lot of documents, and this makes it so much easier for me to be able to work with. On top of that, as I told you before, using that ambient light rejection technology, my office has to be very well lit so I can read paperwork. And before I had the Optima GT5600 right up on top of the screen, a lot of people were thinking, okay, the projector sit up on top of the screen. Here we are, we have it now at a distance. So where my projector sits, this room in length is around somewhere between about 13 feet. I got to measure it out, say about 12 to 13 feet. So now we're at 12 to 13 feet back on portrait mode, and you see my images popping up crystal clear. I can read my text with no problem whatsoever, and my screen sits right next to a window. This is what I'm talking about as in the veneer, because I can see out, but they can't see in. I love these kind of curtains because I get plenty of light. That's why I got to change in that back room. It's too dark back there. Even with those curtains, it's too dark. I need more light pushing through. But as I told you before, this technology is designed that you can use this in your office. I had a few people calling me about painting screens in their office. One guy's going to paint this 80-inch screen. Instead of having a monitor, he wants an 80-inch screen and put an ultra short throw up there. And this is what this technology is fantastic for, because you can use it in fully lit environments. And you don't have to worry about your screen washing out or fading, which I freaking love. All right, so let's come out of here and let's pop in here. We're going to do something different that I didn't do in the other video. We have the Optima GT5600 hooked up. And there is that silver technology right there on an ultra short throw projector. We have it in a fully lit environment. As you can see, we've got plenty of light in the environment. You see all the corners in my environment as you're supposed to see. Yeah, I had to turn the curtains around. The flowers were driving me nuts until I get the new curtains in here. But as you see all my corners with no problem. And there's the image pulling up right there on Optima GT56. If you notice, none of my short throws sit right up on top of the screen. They usually sit at a distance. So if this is my screen size right here, my projector would be sitting right there. Let's see, we're able to pull that image with no problem whatsoever. That's just one of the most amazing gray screens we've ever developed because it pulls amazing contrast levels. All right, so let's just take these lights out right here because I do pay an electric bill. And we'll come over here and show you. Right there, see? Huge difference between the wall and the black silver AR, or ambient rejection. As you can see, pulls an amazing contrast. So you can see it does work with ultra short throw with no problem. I told you it's going to be a cakewalk for it because it has 12 technology embedded in it. 12s, 9s, they have the ability to pull on ultra short throws without a problem. There it is, right there. All right, got that knocked out of the way, so that's done. I don't have to do any more demonstration on short throw because, like I said, it has 12 technology embedded in it. It's designed to pull images like that, so it's not going to be a problem for it. Just had to have proof that it could do it. All right, so I have to get ready to print out a bunch of labels and get them all cut up so I can get those ready for the next amount of orders coming in. Probably wondering what this fiasco nonsense is. Well, in the morning, I like to have a cup of tea, and sometimes I forget that I'm actually pouring hot water into my teacup, and it pours all over the freaking countertop. I do it every once in a while. I gotta dry my stuff out right there, so that's what that is. So this is one of the demonstrations I love to do. I love to do a demonstration where I turn the lights on first, and then we fire up the screen. I'm just going to show a short video that's basically about it because I got to really run to get out of here and get some things done. But I like doing it this way. So some people, what they do is they actually have the lights off and then they show up the screen. But I like to do it with the lights on. I like to let you watch the projector power up and show the image off. Oh man, this is going to be a crazy day, man. I got gallons to do today, man. Gallons to do today. So let's fire this duty up. And I bet you $100 I don't know where my phone is at. This is why I need a tea warmer. By the time I get to my tea, it's cold. No. I honestly don't know when I get my phone. That's just, oh, here it is right there. And everything blended in with black. So we're going to do another dedicated video. I'm going to bring the Sony in. That's the 1080p projector and ultra short throw. We'll bring the Sony in too. So I got to do a demonstration separate from all of this. I guess again, I'm going to do another demonstration separate from all of this. I'll do it pre-recorded because I want more clarity because I don't know how bad the video is looking on your end. But I just like to show the demonstration. When I show up this screen and all this light, I love to show it where you can actually see the screen come into effect on that black surface. I know next time, just don't go over and show anything from Netflix. That was a bad idea. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Not a good idea. Yeah, when you stream, you'll get a little message that pops up across your screen saying, hey, look, you hit some copyrighted content and you may want to delete this video. So that's what happened with that. Let me see. Let's just put something in here really quick. We'll do this one right here. It's pretty good. I haven't done this one in a while. We'll just let that run. Yes, we're going to get that commercial. Come back. When it comes to the screen, I show contrast off, but I really like to show the bright levels because that's what the screen's supposed to basically not be able to have the ability to be able to do, is to show bright colors. So I like to show that off a lot on the screen. Alright, so the black silver will be available next week. We will have that available in 1 quart and 2 quarts. As I said before, there will be a $20 difference due to the fact that it is 2 screens in one, which you'll see that today. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's see, another demonstration. Pretty much, if my plexiglass gets here today and my paint sprayer, I can do a spray on demonstration on plexiglass because you have to see there's another part of the screen that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to that black and silver technology. It does rear projection. So it has both front and rear projection technology embedded into that screen, to that product. But I still can't get over the fact that it does produce an amazing contrast for a gray screen. I had somebody saying, well, that means you're going to start designing gray screens? No. I like black technology. That's what I like. A love the sharp white levels on this screen. This screen produces some amazing white levels. Anything bright, anything vivid, I love to show off on the screen. Now you can see all lights on in the home. So that's something right over here.
That's coming from the town. It's like
I forgot to buy them up. I'm not discussing that right now. Right now, I just want to get this video done, show off the screen's technology, and then from there, I'll have time today to take a look at it. Shouldn't have had to. I'm actually buying that projector. Matter of fact, I'm buying 2 of them. So, I think I wouldn't be buying something that's using pixel shifting that's going to cost me $3 grand. Why would I buy that? Saying it's not an upgrade, that's a downgrade. Don't spend $3,000. I projected what? I think the $3 to $4 grand, depending on where you get for a projector that expensive. And I gotta buy 2 of them. That's $8,000 right there. I'm gonna spend for a projector that's pixel shifting. No, that projector's not pixel shifting. What the freak is that burning? Kenny, can you please get off the topic? You seem to be obsessed with this now. Answer nicely. It's not a debate channel. All right, shut off the projection screen. That's it. Not going to talk about it anymore. I got form sites for that. Thank you so much for respecting the rules. I really appreciate it. I said I'll look it up tonight, but I'm pretty sure I already went through that projector. Like I said, I'm buying 2 of them. It's not going to be a cheap purchase. Let's see. I got to add up how many gallon containers we got downstairs, which I don't think we have a lot. We should have to order one of those, and some other stuff we got to order, which I got to get online. I got to call PayPal to about my freaking projector. Get that done today. And we got to order LED lights for the portrait screen. I'll look at, like I said, I'll do some more research on it. But like I said, I usually research everything before I buy it. I have to know what I'm getting myself into before I buy something. But I don't see why they would do that to begin with. That's a very expensive projector. It was $6,000 when they came out. $6,000 for the projectors. Oh, froggy. Yeah, they're expensive. They're now $3,000 now. They were $6,000 when they came out. They were $6,000 for that projector. I'm going to show you the angle gain on the screen. Just sit back here a minute. So I say when you design a screen, anywhere you move in the environment, that screen's supposed to pull up. That's why from start to end, you will see all the lights on. I'm not going to show you, like I said before in the last, before I delete that video, I'm not going to show you a little bit of lights on and then do the remaining of the video in the dark. Yeah, Optima. I know Optima had their own video demonstrations, but apparently they do. I'm gonna do make sure I can get really cute for this one. Yeah, they're $3,000 now. When I went to go look them up, they're $3,000. There's no sound to this video. As I said before, and I'll say it over and over again, this is a 720p projector we're using in the demonstration. That's fine. Anybody tells you that 720p is no good, it's not the projector, it's the screen. The screen's having problems. Because you should be able to show 720p on a screen and get every bit of what that projector can do. If they're pushing you to get 4K, if they're saying you have to have a particular form of projector, the way to get the best picture quality is to have 4K, that means they're only speaking of their own technology, because we don't have to use 4K over here. I don't have to buy a 4K projector if I can get this out of a 720p in a fully lit environment. And keep in mind, my screen's 135 inches, so my screen has more contact to the light in the environment because it's a bigger surface. It's going to take in 10 times more light than a 100-inch screen. That's why I have the 100-inch screen sitting over all those windows at 18 feet back. Doesn't make a difference if the video is shot in 4K. You're missing the whole entire purpose of the video. I'm showing you a black screen that's producing high advanced white levels in a fully lit environment. Go back and tell me if you've seen any video on 720p at that. That's the part you're missing. You missed the whole demonstration. It just went right over top of your head. Go scour the internet. Find out how many people are doing demonstrations on a 720p projector, jet black screen, fully lit environment. And keep in mind, my screen's at 135 inches. So it's collecting more light in the environment than a screen of 100 inches. That's the part you missed. You don't need 4K to display that. Then people forget what, when people talk about black technology, they think, oh, it's so dark, you can't see the image. It's so dark, the image is so cloudy, so dirty. Not from what I'm seeing over here. I can see the image crystal clear. I'm pretty sure you can too. See, when I have people who watch these demonstrations, like companies that watch a lot of these demonstrations, they're not looking at whether it's 4K or not. They want to see a screen produce an image in a fully lit environment. That's what they're looking at. The performance of the technology. If I do a demonstration and say we develop a technology that can take a direct hit from sunlight and produce an image, they couldn't care less if it was 4K or 720p. They want to see an actual screen be hit by direct sunlight and pull an image. That's the only thing that's concerned to them. Because that's proof that that technology can perform on that level. If the videos weren't good enough, I wouldn't be getting orders. Besides, my phone's like a Samsung Plus 10. Did not I did you? And I do own a 4K camera. I actually own two of them. I got one over there in the drawer over there. I got a Nikon and I got a Canon. Come on, man. I'm a tech junkie, bro. There's other stuff I buy every single day. When I got the phone, I like the phone better than I like the camera. I don't think I'm gonna get the new Samsung. There's no point. I mean, I like this phone already. I'm not a phone junkie. Once I got a phone, I'm good. I'll keep it until it basically breaks down on me, and I'll buy another one. No point in buying a phone because it's something new out. Let me see. Let's do this one. We can do both of them at the same time. I just want to get those white levels. I like showing off the white levels on the screen. We're just going to finish up. We started off with this one. Camera's crooked and my floor's crooked. Yeah, I know the 10 can record in 4K. I own the 10. Still making payments on it. I think I got 2 more payments to go and I'm done. It's my phone. Because I got it on a good deal. I have Comcast business plans. I've had Comcast for about 10 years. So when I wanted to go pick up I want to go service my modem. And I saw the phone in there. I was like, how much for this? And the guy was like, well, you got a business account with us. You can have it for like, they gave it to me for something like, first started off, it was like $42, and that's including with the phone plan. And my plans are rising, which you think I would have a much better signal right now, wouldn't you? But anyway, so it's a ride. I'm using Wi-Fi right now, keeping my Wi-Fi. But anyway, so, and then because I did some streaming and I didn't have an unlimited data plan, my last two bills, one was $300, the other one was $500 because I went over my data plan. And the guy was like, you know, you can have unlimited data for $100. Well, gee whiz, that would have been nice to tell me from the beginning before I paid out $800 on the phone bill. But yep, I just have unlimited data. I like it. And a lot of people like iPhones. I don't like iPhones. If they can track down their own merchandise, then anybody can track you down. Right there. We used to sell inflatable screens. All that stopped because of COVID. Any form of large freight project merchandise got stopped because of COVID. We can't ship anything out that big anymore. Remember, I had to reconstruct my entire company around COVID because there's certain things we can't do anymore. So I can't really leave my house the way I want to because of what I suffered through, and I'm not taking that chance. So I'm blessed to be able to have a woman comes up, she pays some money, and she drops off my packages at the post office, and all I have to do, everything gets ordered into the house. Once everything gets ordered in, I make it in the basement, package it, get it ready. Got my office upstairs. I got the whole entire house is my work studio, which I love because I can do my recordings through this whole entire place, outside, inside. So I got blessed with a very nice place to do my work at. And I just been able to just run my company from home. And I put my packages. When my packages are all done, you see them on the table. When they're done, I make a phone call, and she comes in, she picks them up, and I pay her about $100, drop my packages off. I don't have to pay her that much, but and she's taking the time to drive all the way out here, out of her busy schedule, to take care of something that I need. Got to pay people for their time. So we can't do the big screens anymore. They're just too big. That has to go by freight. That requires for me to be in a facility to be able to fill out certain forms on where it's going because it's freight. So can't do it. But like I said, you can code them yourself. There's no object of the screen paint. You can code it yourself. Very easy to do. Once my Wagner gets here, we'll be painting a lot of stuff with the Wagner. As soon as I got my head bobbing. Yeah, faces crazy everywhere you go. Ouch. Everywhere you go, it's the crazy things are crazy. That's why I like Shanti's white. Look at the skin tones. Skin tones and a shirt. How come I don't have any crow boys? I never get crow boys in here when I do these demonstrations. I always get them in when I do unboxings. It's like they come in, they watch for a little bit, and they disappear. They never come in on these demonstrations. I got one actually comes to the channel. I think he's a subscriber. I'm gonna convert that crow boy to a crystal boy pretty soon. I'm gonna be a crystal boy. It's like having a TV in your home. It really is, honestly. It's like having a TV in your home. I can't wait to get the 135. I got a 135-inch screen coming in, and I ordered already, just like this. It's going in the gaming room upstairs. And I got the 100-inch coming on the 18th. I cannot wait. One's going to have the silver technology with the ultra short throw, and the other one in the back is going to be a black one. Yes, all black one for gaming on. Yeah, you just paint over it. We had a few customers do it. Bought inflatable screens. Make sure when you get the inflatable screen that it's not rear. It has to be front only. So you have to have that black backing on the back of it. I may do a tutorial video. I may buy one, hopefully before the weather gets really, only autumn weather is really nice. So I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna blow it up in the driveway. I'm going to get a, I'll buy an inflatable screen and coat it. We'll do a paint on demonstration right here. And then, cause they take a day about to dry. They do take a day to dry. Under a fan. I'm getting that later on. I got bills to pay. So that'll be later on. Because right now I just dropped $500 on a projector and another $200, $270 on 135-inch, another $100 on another screen, and I bought another projector last night. Almost like near $900 for stuff that I need for work. But the floor rising may have to wait. And I'm not dipping in my gaming funds. Because right now I got money saved up already to get my hands on the PS5 and the Xbox system and whatever VR system they finally decide to come up with. I'm going to get that one too. And a couple games with it. Because you're going to have a couple games. You've got to at least have a couple games with it. That's the last one I'm going to do. But you got to have a couple games. You can't have one game. If one game, you drive yourself crazy. You got to have at least 3 games. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Woo! Nope, that ain't gonna happen. That'll get you in trouble. You have no idea. That's copyrighted music. So you have to be real careful about that. Yeah, that's copyrighted music. Can't do that. That'll get you in trouble. There we go. That to look better. That won't get me in any trouble. Is there sound to this? Oh, there's no sound. Well, whatever. Well, what's coming out for the PS5? I'm not really, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not happy with their lineup, but there's nothing in their lineup that really is going to interest me too much. Not for a while until they start bringing out the really good games. You know, it takes a while for they bring out the really good games. And the only game I'm waiting for right now for Xbox is Fable. I've been saying that over and over again. I think I might be playing Fable on that 135 because I want that whole real than life, because it's like that feeling of that giant screen playing Fable. Then again, I might put an HDMI swap box so I can swap back and forth between the 2 screens. Alright, so they've been asking me questions about basically painting on acoustic screens. I would not advise using this paint to paint on acoustic screens because you will block all those different holes on your acoustic screen, and that would cause your screen to sound, your speakers to sound muffled. We do make a screen paint, is still under 8, still very good. We're still working on the invisible version of 12, and that will allow you to be able to use that version of the spray-on version, which is called the I think Supreme ALR 8 Invisible, I think that's what it's called. You can use that for acoustic screens, mesh screens, any screens you want sound to travel through. That's what I would suggest you using. As for motorized projection screens, you can do motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens. Just about anything you could possibly think of that you might want to make a screen out of. You just got to think outside the box. I've had people make screens out of styrofoam. I mean, just about anything. I've done screens out of styrofoam. But just about anything you could possibly think of, that's what you can coat it, you can paint it, you can make it a screen. I mean, it's up to you to think about how you want to build it. You have that option to build that anything you want. I got a customer right now who has, his wall has that kind of orange peel to it, kind of that rough stucco. And what they're going to do is they're going to actually sand out their screen into that stucco. I think that's pretty cool. I haven't done it yet, but I think that's pretty cool. So it has a bit of a rough texture, but they like the rough texture. It's kind of like a Mexican style home, how they got it set up. And they don't want to take away from that, from the home. So what they're going to do is they're going to actually sand out a smooth square into that rough stucco, and they're going to coat their screen in there. I thought that was pretty cool. So you got to think outside the box. Okay, let me see if I got anything else I can play at the last minute before I gotta rush up the door and get this stuff taken care of for the day. I'll just put this last one on. I keep saying last one, I've said it about a dozen times. I'll just put this last one on. Better watched in 4K, I'm sorry, we don't have 4K. about that. I'm bumping and stand my foot. I like to do the bamboo window. That's my favorite. This is what I leave on all day. This runs all day. See if I can track it down. That's the city. That's not what I wanted. But I definitely don't want it right now. I'm trying to figure out what it's at. That bamboo window. I can never find it. I like the way it looks. Window relaxing Zen garden. Here you are. Oh, we got another one. Okay, I haven't seen this one before. I'm definitely doing this one. I like this. This one's pretty cool. It's nice, but keep in mind, I don't have that. Well, my kind of floor kind of looks that way, but not like that. I'm going to go with the other one instead. I like this one better. This one looks more realistic to me. I like that one right there. I want to do that one right there. There you go. I turned on the projector so you can see the screen over top. So the entire ceiling is coated with black technology right there. So, turn my lights in here. I just basically have my overtop screen on, playing right now off my short throw projector there. And then I got the second one right there and in there. This is how I have my setup. And this is the darkest it gets in here. That's it. It's the darkest it gets in here. All right, people. I got to get to work. I got orders to take care of today. Let me see. I think we might have a ship out day on a Thursday. Thursday is going to be our next pickup date. So any orders that come in for today will be shipping out on Thursday. Those of you who have not received tracking numbers, we just ordered all new containers. They'll be here on Wednesday, and I'll start issuing tracking numbers right from there. All right, got to go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.